This is Aaron Clayborn, and this is Beyond the Stats.
Okay, Aaron, now tell me exactly where you're from originally.
I'm originally from Gary, Indiana. I moved to Ben Harbor, Michigan in high school.
So you said Gary, Indiana. Do you have any type of relations to the late great Michael Jackson that is from there also?
No, besides just driving past his house, no.
Okay, so Benton Harbor, Michigan, it's not a lot of people in that town. So tell me about growing up there, the weather, what made you the popular guy around town.
Like you said, Ben Harbor is a small city. The weather is just about anything in the Midwest. 4 seasons, cold in the wintertime, hot in the summer. And like what actually got me to the point I am was it being a small town and everyone getting a chance to know everybody. So like when I was playing basketball, I been in the newspaper, everybody read it, and it was easy for me to walk around people like, hey, good game yesterday. So I got my name out there real good with Ben Harbor.
So there was a lot of support in the town being that it was so little.
Oh, definitely. It's a basketball town, too.
Oh, wow. So you play right into that. You are the guy around town. So let me ask you about your popularity. Was it overwhelming at times, being that you are that star player that everybody knows?
No, I always, well, when my grandma raised me, it was like inevitable that we was like humble. And like that's what she raised us on. Don't be cocky. We just grew up in the church. And like me being a star player never really affected me. Actually, it never rang into my head until the end of the season when I started getting all type of awards and stuff.
Wow, that's absolutely awesome. Now, being that basketball, of course, seems like it fits you, being 6'6", was that the only sport that you chose to, go ahead and craft this or start with that?
No, I played football, baseball, ran track and cross country as well. I did all those things growing up, and I actually was better at football and baseball than basketball, but I just love basketball so much I decided to stick with that one.
So when was the breaking point for you to say, I'm going to leave all the other sports alone and focus on my craft as being the best basketball player in Benton Harbor?
My junior year of high school, it was funny because it was like a reality checker. I was supposed to be at football practice, and I ended up going to do these little individual workouts. And while I was in there doing my workout, my football coach came in there, and he was like, "Oh, you in here playing basketball? You're supposed to be at football practice." Kind of like got on my case, and he was like, "You either pick one or the other or whatever." And it was just that easy for me to say I'm picking basketball because I love basketball so much.
Great. Now let me ask you about people being intimidated by your size. You are 6'6", and your facial expressions may come across as maybe, I don't know what to say. How would you explain your facial expressions?
A lot of people may say I look mean because I walk around. Sometimes I don't say too much, and I just be handling my business. And like as far as my size intimidating people, I think it's the way I carry myself that intimidate people the most. Because like people like that I'm tall. A lot of women and guys be like, "Oh, you tall? I'll beat you on the court" and stuff like this. And they really don't really get to me. And I like the responses they get from me be like sometimes short, and they be like, he probably stuck up or something, but that's not the case at all.
That's not the case, because I can totally back up that you are a very humble and very sociable young man. So maybe that's just a persona that people need to get to know you. Is that possible?
Yeah, I tend to open up to people that I know, and like the people that I don't know, I just usually be laid back. Like I was told a long time ago that the quieter you are, the more intriguing you are to others, and that's one thing I always stuck with as a young child.
Wow, whoever told you that was a genius. Now, social networks, are you connected? Do you stay connected? Where can we follow Aaron Clayborn? And do you respond to your fans?
Yes, like it's nothing more greater than fans' love or whatever. Like I actually checked my Facebook, and there was this guy. He popped up in my inbox. He was like, "I love watching you play. I've been watching you since high school. Me and my family and my friends, and like you're awesome to watch." And like I actually screenshotted it and like I posted it, and like it's just stuff like that. I responded or whatever. He was just asking me, "Can I accept this friend request?" Because a lot of times I don't accept a lot of friend requests, and I accepted it, and I showed a lot of love back. And like you can find me Facebook. My name is Aaron Clayborn. Twitter and Instagram is all the same thing. FlightAC32.
Now, let's talk about this Flight AC32. Is that a type of plane? Is that a motor vehicle? What exactly is that?
You can call it a plane. Like I actually got the name from like I made the name of my freshman year in college, and like I had a 40-inch vertical, so I jumped real high. So I used to say about to take flight. And of course, AC is my initials, and 32 is my jersey number.
Wow, that really goes hand in hand. Now, how humbling is it that you? I'm going to touch back on how the young man inboxed you about, seeing your career, following you. How does that make you feel as a person outside of basketball? You as Aaron Clayborn.
It humbles me, of course, and like it motivates me more because it makes me want to work harder. And it's nothing better than a person like realizing like that you're actually doing great, and like everyone wants to get recognized for their greatness, and I had the opportunity to do so, and it just made me want to just go even harder every time I go on the floor.
Wow. Now let me ask you about transforming into how do you transform from being a basketball player, also a studious student in class, and also friends and family? Like, how do you transition between these three? Of course it's you, but you have to change your demeanor and attitude within each situation.
I think it's more so natural. Like, I don't really look at it as me changing my attitude. I think it's just like a way of me acting. Like when I play basketball, of course I'm in a different space at that time. Like I'll be more focused and I take it to heart. So it's like it touched me, and I'm really emotional when it comes to basketball. I'll be expressive on the court, and like with my family, like I have a chance to like relax and just be my goofy self, like crack jokes, run around, play with my mom, my brother, and just joke around a lot. And when it comes to, what was the other one you said?
Being a studious student in class.
Knowing that I want to graduate in 4 years, like, and which I'm going to do so in May. Like I go in class and I handle my business, get my grades, and just get on.
Absolutely. Now, preparing for a game, what exactly do you do as far as getting focused? Is there any ritual that you have to do every single game?
Yes, before my games, it's not nothing set, but I like to do everything right. Like, if I have class that day of the game, I go to class. I get up early, I go to class, I eat right. I don't have no distractions. I listen to my music. I keep a humble attitude during the whole day. So, like, when it's, like, it kind of build up my anticipation for the game. So, like, when the game time get there, like, I'll be excited to go, and I come out with a lot of energy to play.
Absolutely. Now, when you are off the road, no practicing, no teammates in your ear, what is the one thing that you have to do on your downtime?
Watch movies. Nothing else but watch movies. I love to relax.
Okay, now what movie is your absolute favorite one? You could watch it over and over and over again.
All About the Benjamins with Mike Epps.
And there's another character in there. Who's the other main character?
Ice Cube.
So you know this movie by verbatim?
Yeah, pretty much. Like I watch it over and over again and say every word.
So what's the let's hear one clip from the movie.
15, 30, 37, 38, 45, 47, 15, 30, 37, 38. Do 45, 47. All right, that's all I'm gonna give you.
Wow, okay. That was good. We have a talented Aaron Clayborn in here breaking it down. Okay, now, upon attending Texas Southern University, what were some of the great things you heard about the athletic department before coming here?
That it was going to be a big change with everything on campus, and I can honestly, truly, and say and stamp that it has been a change in athletics and in academics, because what people don't know, like Tony Harvey, the last coach, me and him actually, Ben Harbor, Michigan, he came and recruited me while I was there and told me that I have a spot here on the team or whatever, and I wanted to be somewhere like where I knew someone and where I knew that like I was going to be taken care of as far as like academics and on the court or whatever, and I wanted to play. And they didn't lie to me. They didn't lie to me at all. It was a change in athletics. Like, he turned the whole program around, and it's still on the rise. Academics is on the rise, and Dr. Rudley is doing a lot of great things. He's also from Ben Harbor, and me and him are very close. And he's doing a lot of great things for this campus that I can honestly stamp.
Wow, absolutely awesome. Now, AC, Flight 32, I pick up your iPod at on an early morning workout, and the first song that pops up in my head would be what?
It wouldn't be a set song. It'd probably be like a real song, like a real.
I need the name of the song.
Let me see. I got to think. Like, it's not a real.
Well, what's the song that may pop up going through your iPad?
She Don't Put It Down Like You by Joe Budden and Lil Wayne.
So is that a new track?
Yes, sort of new.
Okay, and Joe Budden and Lil Wayne. So that's one of the songs that you work out to and kind of gets you pumped up?
No, that's just one of the songs that you'll find going through. You'll listen to like a lot of Waka Flocka, like music that gets you hype and get the juices flowing.
Okay, so you would say Trinidad James would be one of the songs?
Yeah, that's one of them.
Okay, great. Now, what are some of the past athletes that you have looked up to growing up, also trying to mirror them or, get their game down?
Growing up, it was always Tracy McGrady because something about his game that I just enjoyed watching or whatever. And I used to always try to do the moves he did on the court. And like with me always being tall or whatever, like they always wanted me to play power forward and center. And I never really wanted to play down there, so I used to always, on my own time, go and work on my guard skills. And I used to do it, and now that I have the guard skills and the big man skills, it's always creating a constant mismatch for anybody that guards me.
So are you familiar with the ongoing, let's say, debate on SportsCenter, everything that has to do with sports, the LeBron and Kobe situation? Are you familiar with that?
Somebody with Michael Jordan? Michael Jordan said he beat them both?
Yes, but I'm saying the LeBron and the Kobe, who's the better, who's the best athlete?
Oh, yeah. I'm taking, as of right now, I'm taking LeBron. Hands down, 6'8", 260, you can't beat that.
Is it because of the stats that, are going on, the Lakers are not doing too good?
No, it's not because of the stats. I'm just looking at, as a player overall. I think LeBron is a better player than Kobe right now.
Okay, I can respect that. Now, Coach Mike Davis, how has he inspired you as a person on and off the court and also your teammates?
Because, usually playing basketball, you don't expect to meet people like Mike Davis or the Bob Knights or, Coach K's and stuff like that. And he's in that category to me. And, to see that it's someone of that caliber, so humble, and so much, taking care of his business, it just lets you know that, they regular people, too. And, you could do exactly what they do and, mimic them, and you could be just as successful as them.
Okay, now, 5 years from now, what are you doing? Who are you with? And where are you?
If I was to map it out, 5 years from now, I'll be in the NBA. Probably right now, I'll probably be getting ready for the All-Star game. And who would I be with as far as, girl, something like that?
No, who would you be with, period? It's not just females. Who would you be with? Friends, family, significant other, all of the above?
Would it be an All-Star time? I'd definitely be with my friends and family. Definitely be with my close friends and family.
Okay, so back home or your friends and family, is there anyone that you would love to shout out, give them a holler? Hey, guys, I'm on the radio.
All my cousins back in Ben Harbor, Michigan. My cousins Jabrina and Ronnie over there on the East Coast kicking it. My grandma, my mama, and my best friend, Tyrone Black, played with me in high school. Still keep in touch to this day. My coaches and everybody that helped me get to this point.
Great. I want to thank you for this intelligent, mapped-out interview. You did such a great job. Thank you so much.
This is Aaron Clayborn, and you're listening to Texas Southern University Basketball. Stay tuned.